Jose, you good, homie?
You guys are fucking stupid.
Oh my god.
Dude, that sounded crazy.
It did sound crazy.
Hey, can you guys get your shit together?
What's up, everyone? Welcome to Betamax. My name is Fidel. Joining me on this episode is bitch ass Eddie and Jose.
Oh, I got pre-cum on my jacket.
My bad on me.
Gross.
How you feeling, Eddie? I know you were sick for a
No, I
while.
wasn't.
Oh, okay.
What?
You feeling all right?
Yeah.
Sure?
Mm-hmm.
Positive?
I'm not just positive. I'm HIV positive.
Nice.
Dude, you gotta get headphones.
Nah.
All right, cool. How you feeling, Jose?
I'm feeling fantastic.
What are you drinking? Looks like urine.
I feel fantastic.
I feel fantastic. Hey, hey.
I'm glad you know what I was saying, dude. If you don't know what we're quoting, you suck.
Hey, hey, hey.
I have no idea.
Because you suck, dude.
Yeah.
You suck, dude. Really, you don't?
No.
You never gone down like rabbit holes on YouTube of like weird fucking videos?
Nope.
Damn. That one is one of the early ones I remember.
Yeah.
That shit's fucking weird.
If you
And it
don't
has
know what
like
we're
no origin.
Yeah, if you don't know what we're talking about, like just wait till like 2 a.m. when you're by yourself at night and just look up I feel fantastic on YouTube.
I feel fantastic. It's fucking weird, dude.
Sounds weird, dude.
It's very weird. I remember watching this video of somebody trying to like dissect it and kind of investigate where the video came from. And there's no way of finding out where exactly it came from. Like even looking up the IP address and all that shit. Like nobody knows who uploaded it. And it's really strange. Really strange.
Interesting.
Which adds to the fucking creepiness of it.
Yeah, it's pretty creepy.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. You good?
I am good.
Damn.
Oh, we got a drinking problem.
Eddie just nutted on Jose's big ass D.
Oh my god. That's
Tell me I'm lying.
no.
So I'm not lying.
Damn, dude.
So how do you guys feel about Chain Reaction closing?
Eddie?
I don't give a fuck, dude.
Damn.
I mean, I didn't like going there.
So, okay.
I understand how important that venue was, but also just I've seen a bunch of cool fucking bands there, dude, but I just didn't like the setup, the layout.
Yeah, okay. So I share that sentiment because I've always been pretty vocal on like I don't really like going to Chain.
Yeah.
And when we had initially found out, because I remember we found out like a few months ago. And I was like, at first I was just like, oh shit, that sucks. Like, oh well, I didn't care.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, kind of sucks to say, I guess. But when it was finally announced, I was like, oh shit, like it's real, And I was like, that sucks. And then I started seeing everybody's post about it. And then I started thinking about like shows I've gone to there and like just memories I've had there. And I was like, holy shit, dude, like I've actually had a lot of fucking awesome memories. Not only just seeing bands play, just like the experiences of being there with friends and like the shit that we would get into and whatever. And I was like, damn, like this fucking sucks. Like just losing a venue like that small to cater, I guess, to smaller bands, it sucks. Because we don't have a lot of spaces like that.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of feels like when an old friend passes away, like you have so many like of those old memories. You can't help it to be nostalgic and stuff.
Yeah.
But you know, even though like it was something that we were aware of, like kind of you said like took that for granted, you know, at the time,
Yeah.
you know. So like when it was finally announced, like you said, it was kind of like ugh. Like it just sucks because I mean, you know, like you said, there's a lot of memories, not just of the bands that we've seen there, but like the the adventures that is included in being there. You know, like
Yeah.
because I mean, we travel from Riverside out there to go. So I mean, that in itself is like a mission. You know, like I even remember like car rides out there and such. You know.
Mhm.
You know, it's one of those kind of like showcase, you know, it kind of shapes who you are in a way.
Yeah.
And it's just sad, like when it happens, you know, you got to cherish it while you got it.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I remember one time, I don't even remember what show it was, but you know, they used to have a Goodwill right there.
Oh, yeah.
One time it was me and I believe Mia. We like found a TV back there that was gonna get donated or whatever because it was late at night already, and we just fucking loaded it. And maybe my car, maybe her, I don't remember whose car it was, but we just it was big ass fucking box TV, loaded up, took it home. The shit worked. Just
Hell
thought
yeah.
that was funny.
No, dude, I remember seeing like, I remember stumbling onto like Trash Talk really early when they started releasing their demo and stuff. And not just by happenstance seeing that they were playing at Chain Reaction right after that. Like, oh, hell yeah, you know? Like, I was super excited about it when I saw them. And there was like nobody there, dude. Like, they weren't even the headliner or anything. And I thought it was so good. You know, I just remember like appreciating I mean, obviously from seeing this so many times from then and knowing like where they're at now, I look back on that, I'm like, man, I appreciate like being there, you know, and it's kind of like a core thing for me because that's the first time I saw them was at Chain, you know. So I always kind of associate seeing them at Chain a lot because I think I've maybe seen Trash Talk at like Showcase once. But I've seen Trash Talk at Chain Reaction hella times, you know?
Yeah.
And it was always something that got better and better, and it was always on a good bill. It was always a good show, you know?
You've even played the same show with them at Showcase.
Yeah.
Chain.
Yeah, it was Mellow Hype, Trash Talk, ACXDC, and Antoine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun, dude. Like it was cool. It was like a cool experience. That was my only time I had ever played there. But yeah, dude, you know, it's a bummer. It's a bummer. Yeah, it's kind of feels like mourning the loss of an old friend, dude. You know, it's sad in that same way.
Because I was even contemplating like being like, fuck it, I'm gonna go to the final show, which is next week. Cause I'm gonna go, like I don't care, like it's on a Friday, I'll just go after work, fuck it. And then I saw, cause it was Military Gun.
Mm-hmm.
They're not like the headliner, but that's like the only band I'm familiar with that's playing.
Yeah, the headliner I think is a band called Movements.
Yeah, which I'm not familiar with.
Me either.
Yeah, so, but I was like, that'd be tight, you know, final show, Military Gun. Like, I fucking love that latest album, so I'm down. And I was gonna buy the tickets. But then it said like all tickets only available at the box office Wednesday morning.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? Like, there's no way I'm going to be able to do that.
Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah. And then I started seeing people's posting like lining up the night before and then people showing up and the line reaching all the way to fucking Target.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was that packed. Because it even zigzagged through the parking lot. And people waited like 8 hours in line and ended up not even getting tickets because it sold out both nights.
No shit.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised though.
Yeah, I'm not surprised either. But I was like, damn. Like, oh well. But it's just funny because it reminded me of like, I didn't have a ticket for the final show at Showcase either. Like, neither did you. Like, we went just to go and because you're like, you know the guys that work there. You talked to them and you were able to get us in. And I was like, damn. what if I just go just to go, and what if I see somebody that I know, I'm like, hey, like let me get in, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
I don't want to be that guy.
And then like it be super strict.
Yeah.
You just wasted your time.
Yeah.
But I mean, even being outside of that would be kind of cool too.
Yeah. I also can't guarantee I'll get off work in time to be able to make it. So
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Eddie? What are your favorite memories of Chain? Place that you dislike?
I remember thinking, damn, this place sucks.
Do you have? No, I mean,
I'm just messing around. But
no, I mean, it was very narrow. You know?
yeah, I really didn't like the layout, but
Yeah, I didn't like that.
I'm like more bummed because like you said, like it's a venue that, you know, we're losing so many venues. It's crazy how many. Like for every new one that pops up, we lose like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
So it sucks. And that was one that, I mean, it was kind of like Showcase. Like you just always thought it was gonna be there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that it is weird. Like seeing like, okay, no more Chain Reaction. Like that sounds weird to say. Like,
Mhm.
I mean, I don't even know. Like
Do you remember the last show?
the
that you
last
went to?
show I watched, I don't know, dude. It's been forever since I've been in Chain Reaction, dude.
I think the last band I may have seen at Chain was Blacklisted,
Blacklisted.
and that might have been like,
Im-
fuck, I don't even know how long ago. It was when our what's the one? No one deserved to be here more than me. Is it that one? Is that the one with the song "Our Apartment Is Always Empty"?
Yes.
Okay, that when that like was just about to come out.
Mm.
That was how long ago? That was the last time I was at Chain.
Yeah, that's a long time ago.
Yeah.
That's probably around the last time I was there too.
Yeah,
Because I remember feeling like, damn, like everybody here is so young. Like I'm the old guy here. I was literally the only like older person there.
damn, I can't even remember the last time I was there.
That's what I'm like. I'm trying to think of the last show,
Me too.
but I can't.
Do you have any memorable shows there?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's like Showcase, dude. Like it's one of those things that I would just go, like you said, like even if I didn't really care for the band, like it was
Yeah.
just like a place to hang out, you know.
I saw some really cool bands there, man. Like I remember seeing like the First Step there many times.
Oh, that's
Lights Out, you know, they played a show together. I remember seeing Some Girls there. I think that was the first show I'd ever been there. You know,
Damn.
that Warrior show.
Were you ate shit?
Yeah, it was mad sweaty on the floor.
Yeah. I
you
think,
busted Fidel or what?
dude, that shit was fun. It was for Set the Stage.
Set the stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ambush begins.
Because it was like getting all amped up, and I just remember he went in there to start moshing, and he immediately just fucking slipped.
Yeah, dude, I was like mid spin kick or something, dude.
I do remember when I think it was your first time seeing Trapped Under Ice, because I remember at one point you were like kind of whatever about them,
Yeah.
and it was the Stay Cold EP had just come out,
Yeah.
and you're like, yeah, this band's whatever, and then when it was that Warrior show because Trapped Under Ice played that show,
Yeah.
and I remember after Trapped Under Ice said, "You're all dude, that band was fucking sick."
Dude, they had like this swag to them that I just oh man, it was so dope. Yeah, I remember that. I do.
I've been listening to a lot of Trapped Under Ice lately.
It's a good band, dude.
Yeah, it is. It's just tight.
Yeah, that shit is
It's fucking tight. What about you, Eddie?
I think Ceremony. But I feel like I think I've seen Ceremony more than any other band in my entire life. I've seen them so many times, but I think that was the first time that I saw them play. And I don't remember what bands played. I think I got there like super late, like right before they played. Subhumans.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I did see a lot of hardcore bands, but it was like that OG hardcore. You know, like you said, like Trash Talk, stuff like that. I think I saw Outbreak play there.
Yeah, for sure.
Outbreak. And I think I want to say Sabretooth Zombie. I think it was there, if I remember correctly.
I've seen Sabretooth Zombie there very like a lot of times. Actually.
Yeah, so it was probably there then.
I remember seeing like Minority Unit there, like when they first started doing their thing, and man, that was so awesome.
When Rudy was in the band.
Yeah, dude, it was
Yeah.
awesome, dude. Even what was it? What was that band from Linwood?
Which one?
Mortar Pride.
Mortar Pride. When they did their reunion.
Oh, it was there. Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't go to it, but I
that one was lit, dude.
Yeah,
Or
dude,
it
I
was
imagine.
either that or like a last. It was something like that, reunion or a last show or something like that. But that one was fucking awesome too.
The only ones I can think of, like as far as like memorable shows for me, was when Climate of Fear had just came out by Bitter End, and like,
Oh yeah,
and they opened up their set with the Panic intro, and they played like the news clip that they play on the album,
yeah.
Damn.
and just during the news, like no music's playing, it's the news clip playing, and people are already like fucking each other up,
Going crazy.
going
Yeah.
crazy, and like all you hear is like limbs hitting body, and like it was nuts, dude. People went fucking crazy for that band.
Yeah,
I love when people are so hyped on a band and like before they even get to like a rowdy like song or like it's just an intro or something, like they're immediately stage diving or
Yeah,
yeah,
going
dude.
crazy.
I remember seeing Ceremony at Sound and Fury maybe like 2007,
Mhm.
and they had opened up their set with Reality Asylum, and dude, same thing, dude. It was just like it was just that Crass track in its entirety,
Uh-huh.
and then Ross was doing like he was spray painting something on the American flag or whatever, and then dude, just people were losing their minds just during that.
The when I saw them last, like they played it's that song that's just like very like slow. It's just the keyboard ding ding ding.
Ceremony.
Yeah.
Is it like one of their newer songs or?
I mean, now it's kind of a little older, but it is one of their like before, like after their hardcore stuff. But it's super soft. It's like a poet, like almost like a poem, but it's just a keyboard, and people were fucking going crazy already, dude.
That's so sick.
I was like, dude,
It's not Hysteria, is it?
no. It's oh, dude, it's gonna bug me. I gotta look it up, dude.
Do you know what release it's on? Is it Ronert Park?
No, I think it came after that. I'm pretty sure it came after that.
So it'd probably have to be Zoo, off of Zoo. Because I think I know what song you're talking about.
I think it's on the L-Shaped Man. Hibernation. It's the first song on the L-Shaped Man.
Okay.
It's like a little intro, but it's literally just him. Like it's almost like he's reciting a poem, and it's just like very soft keys playing. But people were fucking stage diving, and then immediately after that, all you hear is dun 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 dun.
Oh hell yeah,
Dude, that's fucking tight.
That's
those
so
two
sick.
songs go perfect together, dude.
That's so dope.
Yeah, and it got even crazier after that.
That's so cool, dude.
The other show that was like pretty memorable for me was when I saw Against Me, and everybody in the room singing along to We Laugh at
yeah.
Danger. I was like, that was so tight.
I didn't go to that show, but I remember when you guys had gone and talking about how amazing it was.
Yeah, dude, it was
I think
it was fucking amazing.
I think that was one that I remember Brandon was showing me pictures of it, and yeah, I was like, "Fuck, man!" I was so bummed I
that
missed
one
that.
was fucking tight, dude. And of course, the first time I saw Madball was at Chain.
Same.
That shit was tight.
Yeah, the one time I saw Iron Age was at Chain.
No, they played Sound and Fury 2009.
I don't think I saw them though.
Oh,
I don't think I watched that set because I remember seeing Iron Age at Chain, and it blew my fucking mind, dude.
that band's sick.
Yeah, dude. I just remember being like, "Damn, this is fucking awesome."
RNA is sick, dude.
Yeah, like I had.
I've never seen him live though.
I remember like Jacob showing me them, and it was something that I was like, oh, this is dope, but kind of just in passing, and then not too long after that, that's when they were playing that show. And I remember going and man, this is badass, and then I listened to them like that ever since. Yeah, dude. There's I've been to a lot of shows at Chain.
Yeah.
Where I had gone into a band, and not too long after that, they were playing there. That's happened quite a bit for me.
Chain made me a Title Fight hater.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I remember I went to see, I think it was Cold World. And I don't remember who else played the show, but I remember thinking like one of the opening bands said Title Fight. Because I think the Kingston EP had just dropped, or they only had that first album, the Last Thing We Forget. I think that's what it's called. It's the first one. But anyway, that's all they had out. And I was like, I have no idea who this band is. And it was like pop punk style. And I wanted to see Cold World. I was hyped on Cold World. And I was like, kind of like, man, I want to watch this fucking band. I'm trying to, this shit's fucking boring. Like, I hate this shit. And so it made me like a hater. So I did not listen to Title Fight because of that until Floral Green came out. And I was like, damn, this shit's fucking sick.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Like you didn't appreciate it.
I didn't appreciate it. And it's funny because Alex Russin from Cold World, the guitarist, he was like filling in on guitar in Title Fight. And so it was like all the three brothers basically. Because it's Ben, Ned, and Alex. And yeah, I just remember being on like this side of the wall. And like, so the stage is like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like I'm not in front of the stage. I'm not on the other side of the
You're
wall.
on the other side of the pony wall.
Yeah. And I remember standing there and just being like, fuck, hurry up. Like, I'm trying to see Cold World.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I remember seeing Lack of Interest there, dude. And it was like a crazy ass show. And it was an interesting show too, if I'm not mistaken. There was like they were on a mix of bands, and it's like, oh, that's cool. They're playing together. I can't remember who it was though, but it was one of the craziest times I've ever seen Lack of Interest there, at Shane. Yeah, it was awesome. Man, rest in peace, dude.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, that shit sucks, dude.
Yeah. Anyway.
Chad Warden here.
Chad Warden here. Damn. Oh, I finished Crying in H Mart.
Oh yeah, how was it?
Yeah. Oh, dude. It was devastating. Oh, nah, that's a strong word. Devastating is strong. It's a very well written story, like because the book is basically Michelle Zauner's like the final moment she has with her mom, because it starts off with her like basically finding out her mom has cancer, and then just the journey like of going through like all these treatments of her mom being sick, and like her and her family just trying to like kind of ignore the fact that she's sick and still want to do stuff to keep their mind occupied and like distracted from the fact that she's dying. And like the shit that they go through because they're doing that is like, it's heartbreaking, and like it gets to you. And then it also has that whole like struggle of she talks about the struggle of like, if my mom's gone, like if her mom's gone, she's afraid she's gonna lose that relationship with her dad because there's nothing really binding them. That's any like, damn, dude, I'm like fumbling over my words. It's fucking crazy. All right, reset. She's afraid that with her mom dying, she's not gonna have a relationship with her dad because she feels that that's the only thing that ties them together.
Yeah,
because she's half Korean, half white. Her mom is Korean, dad's white.
Got it.
And so she doesn't feel like she relates to her dad really. And so she talks about that a lot. And then her mom dies. And then the final like couple chapters are basically the aftermath of that, and how the relationship evolves with her dad, and then like how it affects the relationship with her partner, and like she ends up like becoming husband and wife with. They get married, and it's a really good book. Really good book.
Hell yeah.
I liked it a lot.
That's dope. Yeah,
but I don't think I'm gonna keep Audible.
No?
I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna be worth it for me.
Yeah.
Because it's $15 a month, and I don't know, dude. I was like looking, I was like, I have no more credits and I don't want to buy another like audiobook. So I was looking to see what I could listen to, and I found this one called Hannibal, and it's like a history story. I don't even remember, but I started playing it and I just zoned out. It was just playing and I couldn't keep my attention. I would like pop back in here and there because I would hear familiar things. Like it talked about that 300 battle, the Leonidas and the Persians and shit.
Yeah.
Because this person Hannibal was like around during that time, and I don't know. I was just like listening to that. Maybe because I chose something like historical.
Yeah, maybe.
It could have been like very dense, and you're just
So I was just like not in it.
Yeah.
And then like before I knew it, it was already like 7 chapters in, and I was like, I have no idea what this is about. So I don't know. It's after the 3 months, it's gonna be $15 a month, and I just, as of right now, I don't really see like it being worth it for me.
Yeah, you don't see the value in it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
it almost makes me just want to get my own Spotify, just to be like, just for the audio, even if there is a time limit. But like the way I'm justifying is like, well, I mean, I won't have ads if I listen to music on there, or like use it just to listen to podcasts.
Yeah,
Because I'm starting not to like the Apple Podcast app.
really.
Yeah, just the sound is kind of weird on it because it does like a vocal boost. So like if, for example, with ours, when the songs play, it sounds weird. And at first I thought it was like an upload problem, but it's just on Apple Podcasts.
Oh, I
So
see.
like on YouTube and Spotify, it sounds normal.
I see, because it's identifying it as like a podcast. It automatically has like that EQ setup to bring out the
Yeah,
vocals
and I
more.
tried changing it, and there's no way to change it.
Yeah, because then it's if the song's gonna be a part of the track. Yeah,
Yeah,
damn, that sucks.
yeah. So I think I'm just gonna end up getting my own Spotify.
Word.
Because it is cheaper, just like a single person plan.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Now it might be worth it. I mean, you're probably not gonna listen to 15 hours worth
in a month.
in a month.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah,
It'll probably take me a month to listen to 15 hours worth.
which would work out perfectly.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. What about you, Eddie? Have you finished that Keith Morris one?
Nope.
Dang.
I did not get any chapters out this week, dude.
Dang.
Wow.
Fucking lazy piece of shit.
You're a poser,
I'm
dude.
too lazy to listen, dude.
Hey, do you even listen to books?
What? Yeah. I'll let you borrow some of Emily's books, dude.
Nah,
This
they're
is
too advanced for me, dude. She has nothing but like quantum physics books. Like, what the fuck?
But with pictures.
Oh, okay. I'm down. Can I color them in?
Yeah.
It's like, what's up? What about you? Have you read anything else?
I started Dracula. I got a good ways into it. It is kind of a hard read, only because it is just kind of listening to like journal entries
Yeah.
from various different people, and some of them, at least at the point where I'm at, they can kind of like describe like their day in a way where it doesn't seem like relevant to the story in a way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because it's just a journal entry, you know, and they date it. They say like when they had written it and stuff. So it is a little challenging in that way. But I've also just been like, doing some other shit too, listening to other things, and just haven't tapped back into it. But I started it, and I do like it. You know, it's just I find it like different. It's just different, written differently,
Yeah.
which I do think is cool. But like I said, it can be a little challenging because of those things.
I'll let you borrow some of Emily's books, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quantum physics, dude.
Yeah. On Stoicism.
Yeah, that's pictures.
That's sick.
And the Communist Manifesto,
The Unabomber Manifesto.
the Richard Dorner Manifesto.
She has a first edition of the Anarchist
Mein Kampf?
cookbook. Yes, dude, Mein Kampf. Hell no, dude. I wish I had one, dude.
A copy of Mein Kampf.
Dude, that shit would be so valuable, dude.
Hey, get the fuck out of
that's
here.
crazy.
Hey, I would make some money off it. Fuck. Oh my God.
I remember being like at Barnes and Noble in my freshman year, and seeing that book on the shelf like for sale.
Yeah, I've seen it, but yeah, dude.
And I was like, "What the fuck?
Yeah,
Like that's crazy."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude.
I mean,
Do you think bookstores should sell it? I've never read it. I don't know what it's about, with his struggle or what. Like,
it's just kind of like his manifesto.
yeah.
You know,
So it's obviously like a lot of propaganda.
yeah, basically, you know, I don't know, dude. Like, I it's hard to say like, oh, you shouldn't sell it, right? And then still stand on business with not wanting books banned,
Yeah.
you know, at the same time.
Yeah.
I just think that it's like, you know, you just, if the more you know about, okay, like to not ban books, right? Period, right?
Yeah.
if it's available and you know about it, like don't fuck with it, you know? Like just leave it there, ignore it, you know? And then the people who seek it out, you know, like
Ready?
you'll know.
I'm still trying to track that first edition out.
With the actual ink.
Yeah. That one that he wrote.
Yeah.
I heard it smells like smoke.
I can't stand you, dude.
Wow, what happened?
Do you smoke cigarettes or what?
Yeah.
So is that the one that Emily has?
Mm-hmm.
It's all smoky.
It has pictures, dude.
I have eliminated out of the juice.
She doesn't talk yet, dude.
I know.
Jesus Christ. Dude.
So going back to audiobooks, I did have
I wonder
somebody
if there's an audiobook on that book.
probably, dude.
I'm sure.
Probably.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, fuck that.
Damn. Somebody reached out to the Betamax Instagram. Their name is Ruben Perez. They said, you guys recently talked about audiobooks. I don't know if you guys know, but you can, I guess I didn't know this. You could like get a library card and get audiobooks from the library.
Really?
That's what he said.
That's dope.
I haven't looked into it because I mean, I live down the street from a library. So
The strip club?
Yeah.
I'm down to not go there.
gross.
Ew, women.
Jesus.
Good save, right, guys?
But yeah, they had said that, and I was like, oh, thank you. Like, I had no idea you could do this.
Yeah, that's awesome. Shout out. That's funny because like we had talked about taking the kids to the library recently.
Yeah. The one by my house?
Yeah, the strip club.
Oh, hey, can you be serious?
Fuck.
All right, I'm sorry. Wait, sorry, my bad. The strip club.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, sick. No, so that's really cool. I'm gonna ask questions when we go about that. Kind of figure it out.
Yeah, because how would that work? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
give you-
like you put the money in the underwear and they bring it out to you, or
I'm gonna mute your mic.
On that one. All right. Anyways,
Oh, I thought you were getting up.
I was going to. I thought
Okay.
you were gonna play the.
All right, hold on. All right. Say that again.
So how does that work? Do they just come out and you put the money in? Thunderous applause. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh shit.
Dude, I don't remember the last time I was at a library.
No.
Strip club.
Oh yeah, thunderous boom. God, everyone's just tuning out now, dude. Like, fuck this.
Worst podcast ever.
Hey, you gave me a soundboard on me.
No, I really don't remember the last time. Like I
You went to
checked
the
out a
strip club?
book. Yeah. Yes, dude. Hey, be serious, dude.
No, I've never checked out a book from the library.
No,
No.
I used to, but
No.
I think the last time I checked out a book from a library was when I was in elementary school, and it was like at the school library.
That doesn't count.
Yeah, I mean that was it. Like I remember having a library card for like the local library, and I don't know. I walked around, looked up some books. I thought, oh, this is cool, you know.
yeah.
But I don't think I had ever checked anything out.
I think the last like few times that I did go was to use the computer too. Like this is like way like back in high school.
Yeah.
But I think it wasn't even to like it had nothing to do with books. It was just like I needed to use the computer to type something out or something like that. But
Yeah. The only times I've ever been to a library were to use a computer.
I'm just making fun of everyone there. Fucking nerds.
You guys know how to read? Show me, please.
That's funny.
But yeah, I had no idea. And like I said, there's a library by my house, and I've been wanting to go to that library
The
because
strip club.
oh my god,
Can you be serious, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, Fidel. Fuck, dude. No, like, because it looks fancy as fuck.
Hell yeah,
The one
dude,
that-
it does.
Shut the fuck up, dude. I'm gonna kill you, homie.
It does look fancy.
Fuck you.
Hey, on the real though, I've never been there. I want to.
I know that I've been to the one over here, the Corona Library, to do
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Dude.
I remember going there at one point for some tax forms
Jesus Christ.
for some titties. That you said.
I'm fucking crying, dude.
Fucking hate you, Eddie.
Okay. Yeah, be serious, guys. Come on.
But I remember that library being pretty like it was really it looked cool in there. It kind of had like a museum
Yeah.
like feel to it, like when you first walk in, and then just large areas of books and very organized as from what I remember, you know. But I do recall it seeming museum-esque in the front.
Fuck up, Eddie.
I know you do.
All right, what? Well, you knuckleheads are doing that. I'm gonna go take a piss.
And we're black.
Welcome back, everyone. Betamax.
We're back now at the Jack Off Hour.
DJ Easy Dick.
Slap you across your fat ass with a fat dick. That's what he says in the
I know
song.
that's just so inappropriate, dude.
So tight.
Yeah, dude. Go on. Let's get back on topic, guys.
All right, so going to the strip club.
Mm-hmm. Don't start, dude.
Have you guys ever been to a strip club?
Yes.
Have you, Eddie?
Twice.
I've never been to a strip club.
Should-
It does
I
not
don't-
interest me.
No, dude. It's the most boring fucking shit ever, dude.
I've only been I've been to 2 strip clubs, and it was in the same evening, and it was for Dylan's 21st birthday party in Las Vegas. We went to
Thunder Down Under or what?
I can't remember the names. Oh, Sapphire was the name of the first one we went to. It was like a big club, and the way they had gotten we had gotten in when we were on the strip. There's people out there that are always advertising something, and there's
Clubs, things like that.
Yeah, there's a variety of different people for a variety of different things, and they were, I guess they had like this promotion or something for like a party bus to this particular club or something, and I guess they said it was Dylan's birthday, and it came with this package of the ride there and free entry. So we all went, you know, and I can't remember how big the group was. Maybe about 6 to 10 of us, maybe total. And yeah, dude, I remember it being just like loud and just like it looked cool, you know, but it just seemed very creepy. There was like a lot of like business looking dudes like at these different like tables around. Like there's like there's like a center area where there was like dancers, and they had different like tiers of other dancers, like because it was in two levels, and then just in these little booths that they had like kind of like a booth like at a restaurant, but like how like a bottle service at a club rather. And you can see like these business dudes, like, and most of these dudes were like Middle Eastern or, you know, just like foreigner dudes, you know, and but they looked like wealthy business dudes, you know, they were dressed like business dudes. Just, man, they just had these almost naked ass girls, dude, like just around them, you know. And I remember being like on Molly's, like when I was there, dude.
Really?
Yeah. And it was me and the homie Philip, and it was his first time at a strip club too. You know, and Philip's gay, right? So we're just like standing there, we're watching like some of the homies like just do their thing, you know, like just everybody just seems like mad creepy and shit, you know. And I just the whole time I was just like, man, like I don't get it, man. You know, like I'm not trying to spend no money here, you know, because mind you, I didn't pay to get in. And right when I walked in, dude, there was this girl who like grabbed me by the hand, and she like, was walking me around like interlocking fingers, like holding hands like this. And she was like, "Oh, just show you around or whatever." I was like, "Okay, cool." Like I'm not trying to mind nothing. Like when you say show me around, you're gonna show me like where the bathrooms are and shit, right? Yeah, you're not obligated to do anything, right? So we walk around, try to take me to the VIP room, and I was like, "Nah, I'm all good. I'm not trying to spend no money." She's like, "How'd you get in?" And I was like, "For free on some shit. Like, how much money are you trying to spend here?" I told her 0.
She's like, get the fuck out of here.
She just walked away, dude.
Yeah.
She walked away, dude. And she was gorgeous, you know. She seemed cool and everything. And it was like, man, I see what happens here.
It's
you know?
100% about the money.
Yeah, dude.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we went to another one, dude.
No, they care about me.
We went to another one after that called Treasures. A little bit different, had a different vibe, you know. Not as like turn up. And I remember seeing like where we were sitting at like one of the, I don't know what you call them. It was like it seemed like a table to us, like we're sitting like bar style, but then it was like the dancer was like table level, right? And I just remember her like slamming her heels super hard against the floor, and I'm just like, and they sounded loud as fuck, like kind of like when we went to the zoo, and then those two rams were hitting each other.
Oh yeah.
Like super loud. And I was like, damn, this is fucking aggressive. This is like not even sexy, dude. I don't get it, you know?
I'm fucking scared and harder now.
Yeah, but then like I did feel obligated to like put money, you know, because I was like, man, I'm sitting here, you know,
Just being awkward and like, fuck.
yeah, and like they're like actually out here doing some shit, you know, to like
Girl,
make
can I
money.
get change for this 5?
Yeah, so I mean, I put money down and stuff, but I feel like there's, if I'm not mistaken, there's like guys coming around like trying to kind of like encourage you to get more money from the machine and stuff. I was like, I don't know, this just seems like a waste for me, you know. It's just not my thing. I didn't get it. I've never gone back to one since.
Dude.
I have no interest in it. It's like gambling to me.
Yeah, dude.
It's the same thing. I don't fuck with it.
100% exactly how you feel about it. That's how I feel about it. It's not sexy to me. Like, I don't fucking get it. And so the first one I ever went to was it was one of my friends' birthdays, like when they had turned 18 or no, they had just turned 21, like the day prior or something, because we went to one called Rhino, which is like kind of like a little more upscale one.
I feel like
I
I'm
guess.
familiar with the name. It seems like a higher tier.
Yeah,
name.
yeah. It's like a nicer one. So you walk in there, dude, and like same thing, like a lot of people in suits, a lot of guys in suits, and I'm like a young ass kid. I'm like, immediately, dude, I just see butthole everywhere.
Hell yeah. Where was that? What's the address?
The library.
By my house?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk in there like, all right, let me see some asshole.
So I didn't know this, but like I guess like the full nudity ones, like they don't serve alcohol.
yeah, no, they don't.
I didn't know that, but so like I just seen everyone like drinking Coke. I'm like, what the fuck? Like everyone just loves soda here. That's the first thing I noticed. But buttholes and Coke.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, and soda Coke. But
whack.
they had some DP there too.
And double penetration?
Mhm.
That's what's up.
No, dude, but same thing, dude. There was like a moment where I was sitting down, and I went there like, I'm fucking broke. I'm young, dude. Like I fucking have any cash to like throw at them, you know.
Yeah.
Okay,
So yeah, dude. So there was a point where I was looking around, dude, and like everyone's eyes. There was a dancer doing her thing, and everyone's eyes is just 100% fixated. I was the only one looking around the room, and I'm just like, this is fucking weird.
Yeah, it's
Like
weird.
it's fucking weird. Like them dancing was like it was like trance-like to everyone else.
Yeah.
And I didn't get it because I didn't give a fuck. It was just weird. I felt like kind of gross being there too. And I remember like there was one girl trying to like, you know, they come up to you trying to like entice you to like, you know, get a private dance because that's where the money is. And she like licked the inside of my ear, and I just remember like, oh my god, I wanted to punch her, dude. I wanted to
that's
fucking
weird,
uppercut her, dude.
That's weird.
She's like, oh, she said something along the lines of like, oh, I'll show you a good time. And then she like licked my ear. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Dude, that
no.
was me, homie. What the fuck?
No, dude, you're right though. Like, and it is about the money, dude.
Yeah.
Because I even remember, because I told you, like, I was, dude, I had taken a couple of mollies before I'd gone to the strip club, so I was on a good one, right?
Mhm.
And I remember being like, man, I just really thirsty, right? So I went to the bar and I was trying to ask them for a glass of water, So I had asked them, "Do you guys charge for water?" And he said, "Yeah, a glass." And I said, "Oh, how much?" And it's $11, but it was like a cocktail glass, bro.
What the fuck?
Yeah, right. And I was like, "Fuck that, dude."
Yeah.
So I just went to the bathroom, dude.
You just drink out of the urinal?
Yes.
Oh.
Just went to the sink, dude, and I was just just wetting my face and just trying to drink. And I was like, "Fuck that, dude! Like this place sucks." Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. These girls are gorgeous, dude. You know, and they know what they're fucking doing, dude. You know, it's a switch for them.
Yeah, they're putting in work.
Yeah, it's just not,
dude.
My
I mean, there is a
If
market.
I could get away doing that shit, I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you were to ask the homies like about this particular night from their perspective, they're gonna say probably how awesome it was, how much fun they had. You know, it was their thing at that time. You know.
Yeah.
And like I said, I've never been back to one since.
So the only good thing that I got out of that night, it was the first time I've ever heard "Crime Wave" by Crystal Castles. Because one of the girls danced to it, and I'm like, dude, this song is fucking dope. So I went to the bathroom and I Shazammed it. Because I was like, what is this? And it just like, dude, that was my gateway into like electronic music, dude.
Every time I hear that song, dude, it honestly reminds me of like either, like a good stripper dance or something that I'd hear in the background while doing lines of coke or something.
Dude, great fucking song.
The soda?
Dude.
The soda, yeah.
But yeah, that was like the one good thing I got out of it. And same thing, I was like, okay, I will never want to come back to one of these things again. Like I don't see the fun of it. I did get dragged by Brandon and like some other people eventually, but we went to Angels this time.
Oh my god.
Notorious Angels, dude.
Angels, yeah.
I've heard so many stories about this place and how ghetto it is, how like all the girls are like fugly and like everything, dude. So I got like, I didn't want to be like, I wasn't driving. I'm like, I'm not going to be like, hey, drop me off at home. Like go out of your way, drop me off. So I tagged along with them and dude, it was fucking badass.
Badass?
Yeah, dude. One of the girls was stripping to the Mortal Kombat theme.
Fuck yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is this, dude? She was not hot, dude. She was not hot at all, dude.
She was Scorpion, dude?
Dude, she was fucking gross.
They're like, oh, welcome to the stage. Goro.
Dude, it looked like Goro stripping, dude.
That's
fuck yeah, I'm so down.
Damn.
No, dude, that shit sucked. But, I mean, how often do you get to say that you saw a stripper dance to Mortal Kombat, dude? The theme.
I think that's pretty awesome.
That was the highlight of that night, dude. But that place, everything, yeah, it's true, dude. That place is gross. It's so bad.
Well,
dude.
it's not there anymore, right?
No, it got torn down. But yeah, that place is like, it's just scummy, dude. Like even the people working there, like it's just gross, dude.
Damn, that's crazy. It's closed down. I wonder if there's people out there who look at it like it was their chain reaction,
dude. They just hear the Mortal Kombat theme when they see
but it's all
the
like
rubble.
It's all like emotional. Dun, 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 dun.
Mortal Kombat. Yeah, dude. Strip clubs just aren't. They suck, dude.
It just never interested me.
It doesn't, dude.
And it's funny because there's a line from Seinfeld that I always apply to the prospect of going to a strip club. Is George? I think George says it. He's like, "Why am I gonna pay for something that if I really apply myself, I can get for free?"
Word.
Yeah,
no, that's funny.
That's what I mean. Like, I feel like that trance that it puts guys in, it's almost like a caveman like esque type of like thing, dude. Like where,
well, I mean,
hot girl dance on me, like me likey. Like it's so like
yeah, because I mean, like in my mind, it's kind of like I know that we're not gonna go, like nothing's gonna go further between this person and I there than just like the.
But why would you want to like just go there? I mean, it's weird to me because like it's not hot to me. Like it's not sexy at all.
It seems like the same thing as gambling to me, dude.
Yeah.
Like going like so like when we like I've mentioned before, going to like a casino or something. Alexis likes to go play roulette and blackjack, and you know, she enjoys it and stuff. You know, for me, on the slots and stuff, bro. Like I don't fuck with it. To me, it just seems like there's nothing about it that interest me. It just seems like a place to where you just throw your money away, you know, because I'm not, at least for me, right? Like, I'm not a big spender like that, you know?
Yeah.
So like, I'm going to go spend the money within my budget, you know? So I suppose if you're betting like really big, you can get some really huge wins, you know, and yeah, it might be more exciting for someone like that. But for me, like I'm not interested in like it like that. So typically, I just sit there and I'll put like $5 in like the little slot thing or whatever. I'll wait around for the girl to come around for drinks, you know, because they're finger quote complimentary, right? And I'll just like hit the thing a couple times, just so like you know it looks like I'm playing, you know, and like I'm spending less on beer that way than like going to buy it somewhere else, like at the bar, right?
Yeah.
And that's how that's how I do it, you know. Otherwise, I don't really, I don't know. Like, yeah, it's fun to be there and to do the thing, but like, I don't know. It's not. It just seems like a waste of my money.
Yeah.
It's not how I want to spend my money. At the end of the day, you know.
Yeah. But I mean, it is there is a market for it. I mean, these
Dude,
Yeah,
these
I have
women make a
coworkers-
shitload of money off of it. And
No shame on anybody who
Yeah.
rolls like that, man. Like it's just not for me, you know. Like I know that it's not unusual for people who are, you know, have fatter wallets to have business meetings in a place like that, you know.
Damn, so next Betamax.
I think that's fucking crazy. Having business meetings like that, like
Some
I mean,
coochie shaking in your face or what?
it to each their own, man. I guess, you know. But
So next Betamax meeting there at the library.
at the library,
library. Damn.
the one by your house.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Dudes only.
What?
I'm trying to see fat dick in my face, homie.
Yikes.
Got you, homie.
No, you don't.
No, I don't.
So I watched Civil War finally.
Wow.
What'd you think?
It took me 3 separate sit
Yeah?
downs to watch it. Yes. But I think it's because like I got kind of sick last week. On like Wednesday was when I first tried to watch it after work. I was feeling like shit. So
How do you feel now?
I feel fine.
You feel fantastic?
I feel fantastic. At first I thought I was just like, fuck, I'm fucking exhausted. But I'm pretty sure I was sick.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm fine now. Like,
To be fair, dude, you're always sick, dude.
yeah,
Sick as fuck.
that's true. And but so it did take me a couple times, a couple sit downs to
Mhm.
watch the whole thing. And at first I was like, I don't know if I like this movie. Like it's kind of hard for me to pay attention to it. But when I finally did just watch it all the way through, paying attention to it, I liked it a lot. I do feel like I do not like what's her name? The younger girl, the younger photographer,
Mm-hmm. The actress.
the actress, yeah, Kaylee Spenny. She was in Romulus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like
She played the android, the black guy.
yeah. Get away from her, you bitch.
You bitch.
You bitch. Bitch?
God.
No, her character in this movie, at the beginning of the movie, I fucking hated her. I
Mm.
thought she was annoying.
Yeah.
So I was like, that was really hard for me to get. But by the end of the movie, I was like, okay, I feel like that was intentional. Because it's supposed to show like her nativity
Naivete.
nativity scene. It was supposed to show her nativity scene.
Okay, gotcha.
It's supposed to show how naive she was.
Yeah.
And like the character growth, I guess, by the end of the movie. And speaking on the fact, because we had talked about warfare and like how the realism in that movie is pretty effective.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing in this movie. And you could see like that groundwork going into warfare because he
Yeah.
made warfare after this.
For sure.
So I did enjoy the movie a lot, and it is like it almost is kind of like a mirror, you know, to
Mhm.
our society. Even though it doesn't, have any narrative, or it doesn't make you try to like
Not
you
at
should
all.
think this
Yeah.
way or you should think that way. Like it doesn't do that at all. Because yes, it's a civil war that's happening in the United States of America, and the whole like Texas and California joining forces to become like the Western whatever,
Western Front.
the Western Front. But it doesn't explain why. It doesn't explain why that happened. It doesn't give you any backstory on it, and it doesn't really play on like you should think this way about it or that way about it. You know?
Yeah, it just kind of alludes to, I don't know, like it leaves it up to your mind
Yeah,
to get creative with it.
yeah. But yeah, I did enjoy it a lot. Kirsten Dunst in this movie like was really fucking good.
Yeah,
I'm
for
glad
sure.
she's still like gaining roles, dude. Like, I feel like she dropped off for a little bit,
For a little bit, yeah.
and then like she's, coming back taking like real roles like this. Like,
Yeah.
that's pretty sick. How did you feel about that scene where like they get gas and then like that little tension between them, and then they see the people hanging in the back?
Oh yeah. Like what they
when they get for some reason when you said when they get gas,
They get ass.
no,
no
I thought you had said when they get gassed.
gassed.
Oh
Yeah, so I was like when they get
Yeah,
gassed.
I was doing the same thing. I was thinking like, what scene am I missing?
Yeah. But I know what you're talking about.
When they stop to get gas.
Yeah,
for the,
just like little things like that. Like,
That scene to me shows how like inexperienced Kaylee Spenny's character is. I can't remember the character's name, but because she isn't like in such shock of what she's seeing, and it even shows more like how uneasy she gets because the guy asks her like, "What should I do? Should I kill him?" Or like
yeah.
But Kirsten Dunst is like it's nothing to her. She's like so desensitized to it,
yeah.
and she even asked the guy like, "Can you pose with them like so I could take your picture?"
Yeah, dude,
Like what the fuck?
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you think of it?
I wish I would have seen it before I saw Warfare. Only because I do think that you can tell that the trajectory
Yeah.
and like the style of, especially like the way that the military operates in these movies. Like it was done. I did. It seemed cool in Civil War, but totally perfected in Warfare.
Yeah.
But I thought it was dope. I liked that it didn't have like the narratives. I liked that it didn't have like. I liked that it didn't like go into anybody's like backstories. Like it kind of reminded me of Rogue One in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's just these people are just vehicles for this one thing, right?
Yeah.
And this one thing I think is supposed to be the nature of like journalism, right? That's kind of what I got out of it.
Yeah.
And because they made it seem like the war was like secondary
Oh, definitely.
overall, right? Like it was the setting, like it wasn't the main story.
It was as if like instead of like the whole Civil War that's happening, instead of it being the content of the movie, it was just the context.
Yeah, it was the context exactly. Like
Yeah.
it was the setting in which this story took place, you know.
Yeah.
And then like so they're gonna go trying to do this this interview with the president, who's played by
Nick Offerman.
Nick Offerman, which he sounds very like, it gave like late stage Hitler vibes, like kind of just full on unhinged fascist type shit,
Yeah.
So, they're gonna go try to do this road trip, and the whole way is like I like how you're saying how the young girl, she wants to be a journalist, right? But I think that she's more interested in like romanticizing the journalism.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I mean? Because she wasn't taking the same opportunities as Kirsten Dunst's character, who seemed so much more seasoned, right? And was desensitized, so she knew like when it was a good time. And even when towards the end scene, like moving around with the soldiers, like the way that they to crouch down with them, to move when they move, like she was very fluid with it, and then the other girl, didn't seem to like always be on beat with everybody, right? But so I don't know. She just seemed like she was more interested in like capturing images of Kirsten Dunst's character doing journalism. You know what I mean? Like, and especially like you could tell like at the end, like just exploiting like a horrible circumstance for like a good image.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was fascinating to me because it just kind of it made me it made me focus so much more on the journalism aspect rather than the warfare part itself. Because it did play like a secondary thing. Because even when they encountered like those sniper dudes, like you didn't know like what side they were on.
You don't know shit about them, dude.
You don't know anything about these about this. Like you don't know what one uniform means and what the other means.
Because even when you get to like Jesse Plemons' like character, dude, like,
which is to me like the most terrifying character in this movie.
Oh, for sure.
He's like, "Oh, we're American." He's like,
"Okay, what type of American? Where you from?"
It's like, dude, like I'm about to get shot if I say the wrong thing right now.
Yeah, and there has to have been something about those dudes being Chinese. Those two reporter dudes being Chinese that made it so easy for like where he's like he didn't like. Knowing that they were Chinese was like, oh, that's enough. I need to know. Boom, boom. Right?
I think it was just the fact that they weren't American.
Really?
To him, yeah.
Maybe. Because, I mean, how would he know?
Well, because, I mean, obviously he like, well, I mean.
Because he
they weren't white. They weren't Caucasian.
Right. No, yeah. No. Like, for real. But, like, when he said he was from Hong Kong, you know what I mean?
He's all China. That's basically all. That's all I need to hear. Boom.
Yeah, I don't know. It made it seem like as if it alluded to something more. Maybe
Maybe. I found it interesting that he was wearing those red sunglasses because I was like, why would he be wearing that? Like nobody else is wearing.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. Even with the snipers, when they had like the multicolored like fingernail polish. And then like their hair, like one of them had like dyed hair, right? Like it was like a teal type seafoam color, Yeah, and that dude with the shades, I was like, oh, like they're like doing some like wild, like flamboyant shit,
I thought it was like a metaphor. Like I took it as like it's really spot on. It kind of bugged me a little bit, but like as him like seeing the world through rose-colored glasses.
Yes.
Oh,
because I was like looking, like reading about it, and one of the things I read was like, yeah, it could be a metaphor for that, or it could also be a metaphor for like, because maybe he doesn't want to see bloodshed, so he just sees everything red, or he wants to see everything covered in blood, so it's just red.
Oh damn!
So
I honestly looked at it as like these motherfuckers like
fabulous
are bored, right? Like.
So maybe fuck or what?
I mean, it could be.
Dude, like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, just, like, because I know that, like, soldiers, like, in between, like, times of, like, excitement, they find shit to do. You know?
They'll goof around and shit.
Yeah, goofing around, you know what I mean? Like, it's something to kind of, like, I don't know, to boost the, the dopamine, during, like,
that's also, like, time. Even pretty terrifying.
What do you mean?
Like, you see a fucking soldier with a gun like that? Like an AR, and he has like glasses like that. Like,
yeah. Oh, dude, for sure.
I'll be like, what the
fuck?
Dude,
when they first, because I mean, I saw the trailers, right? So like, I knew that guy was coming in and what he looked like. Mm-hmm. Even in the trailers, I was like, that's creepy, dude.
It kind of reminds me of I don't know. I know you've seen it, the Last Circus. In the beginning, where they interrupt this, they're having like a civil war, and they interrupt this kid's circus to get all the clowns, all the men to draft him. And they're handing them like all these fucking like machetes. Like they don't have guns or anything like that. Like, so they're just giving them these weapons. And the guy's like, dude, like, can I at least change? And he's like, no, like keep the makeup on. It'll fuck with their heads. So, like, he's like, imagine a clown coming at you with a machete. Like it just kind of reminded me of that. Yeah. Like him wearing those glasses. Like it's kind of silly, but it's like, it adds to like the fear factor a little bit.
Yeah. It kind of makes it like a horror film, like or it gives it like a horror film element
Yeah.
in that way.
Yeah.
No, yeah, dude. I mean, it was a sick movie. I mean, I did really like that they didn't give like a whole lot of narrative behind anything. Like it wasn't they were trying to say something by anything, you know.
Message.
Yeah. So for me, like I had to like fill in the gaps. So like the way that I kind of looked at it was maybe like California and Texas were so much more committed to like the Constitution in a way that like they found that whatever that was happening with the federal government was a violation of that, you know. So they seceded, you know, and they had both just held those values, right? Regardless of whatever else other differences they might have. It was those values that bound maybe those two factions together, you know what I mean? That's kind of how I interpreted it in a way, which I can kind of see, like, you know, they're kind of big economic powers, you know,
Yeah.
like very sustainable in a way, you know, if in that situation, I suppose. I mean, I don't know. That's kind of how I looked at it, which I thought was kind of, I don't know. I thought it was cool, you know, if that's how, you know, maybe that story may have looked.
There was also another scene that had me thinking as well, kind of overthinking, was when they go to that shop and that girl's like, just like whatever, and he's like, you know, there's a civil war going on, right? So yeah, we just try to stay out of it.
Yeah.
Like to me, I was just like, I feel like that speaks to the whole like when people just like are neutral and shit.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you may be neutral on it, you don't have an opinion on it, but like you're kind of allowing it to happen still.
Nah, but that was all fake though.
What do you mean?
Because they had those shooters on the roof.
Yeah, I guess.
Like it was as if like it was a delusion for themselves or in some way. That's like at least, you know, because that old dude was sitting on their knees and he was smoking that cigarette.
Oh, that's right.
And
You're right.
he's like, don't make it obvious, but like look at the roof, right? And then Kirsten Dunst takes a drag and she looks and she sees those two dudes with rifles, you know. So you can tell that they're like, you know, they have like a defensive strategy going on, you know, so that they can maintain that
illusion.
That illusion of
like everything's normal.
Of neutrality, yeah, you know. So it's kind of like, whose side are they on?
I feel like it was also a good like representation of what a civil war would look like in like today's America, because we see it all the time, like in the news, like in other countries, like for example, like warfare. These people's homes get this family's home gets invaded basically, and they get taken hostage, like the way we discuss, you know, like how would a battle, something like that, look like
at
here?
Home. Yeah,
and I feel like this showed like how that would look.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I definitely think like the scenes of them like launching fucking rockets at the Lincoln Memorial and shit like that. I mean, I can see it in that scenario. Like, I mean, that's just the nature of how warfare looks, you know.
Yeah.
And I imagine just hitting like something like that to be a way to like kill morale behind people who support, like, you know, what those monuments mean to them and stuff, you know. I can see that being like an effective like method, you know. It definitely seemed like very realistic in that way. I mean, obviously I'm seeing it and it's like, oh, this is a movie, right?
Yeah.
You know, and it's very like, you know, movie-esque, you know. But, you know, the way that they're moving, you know, they're like one at a time, you know, and like one's reloading and the other person like watches on whatever, like those things, like those types of details. It's like, oh, that seems realistic to me, you know. The one thing I always thought was this, it bugged me the whole time, and the movie kind of pointed out when they're like, oh, we're press, and he's like, yeah, I can tell by like it written on your car, you know. I don't know like the rules of engagement or whatever, you know, but I imagine like, you know, when people are like, and you've seen pictures in real life of like those Kevlar vests and stuff, and it says press on it, you know, and they're all up in the battle zone. Like, I imagine that just makes them a target, right?
I feel like, yeah, like,
I mean, it's like the medics, like technically it's like it's like a war crime to shoot like medics.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
it's gonna happen.
Yeah, dude, because I mean, like, I look at it in like,
I mean, would you take a chance?
So like, because it piques my interest, like, because I'm like, man, that's crazy, you know, like, I wonder, like, it must be so dangerous, like being a combat medic or like, you know, like a combat, you know, journalist, you know. because when I play like games like StarCraft or whatever, right? You know, if you want to try and really like eliminate your enemy, uh you want to go after like the people who are working to harvest like the resources that they need and stuff. So like when I would go and advance in an attack, I would go after like those laborers, you know, and then cut off their resources so that they're building like crazy to defend, but then they have no way of recuperating those expenses. You know what I mean? And then they have like you dominate them that way, you know. So I imagine like in a situation like that, you know, if you want to control the narrative for your side, you know, you would see somebody that says press, you know, and get them, you know, like make them like the target, you know what I mean? And like it made me wonder, like, damn, like they're at like literally like the worst case scenario, like the worst possible situation, you know, and their lives and they're not holding guns, dude. Like their point and shoot is not like with a bullet and a gun, you know, it's with like film and a camera. Like I don't know, it made me think like, man, that's like how real is that, you know? Like how much of like a target are they in real life, you know, in those situations?
I mean, I'm sure this guy dug like for details for that shit, dude.
Yeah, for sure. Because I mean, like you heard stories of like, you know, throughout time of, you know, like say like even as recent as like in Gaza, like reporters or journalists that have gotten murdered and stuff, you know, or you know, in some blast, you know, that was targeted, you know. How much information does the attacker have, you know, on like the press being there, you know, so that they can, you know, eliminate somebody being able to put out like the truthful nature of things, you know. I don't know. Just it made me more focus. It made my mind. The movie made my mind focus more on something like that than the actual like Civil War element, like that the movie is set in. You know, like I thought less about that and more of like, you know, the nature of journalism, the hazards of journalism in like that type of environment. You know, yeah. It was another one of those anxiety ridden ones, you know. There's moments where I was kind of like holding my breath, you know.
Yeah, it's one of the few films that tackles like how journalists like work, you know.
Yeah,
during, you know, times of war. Because I was trying to think of like other movies that touch that subject, and I couldn't really. I've seen war movies where they have like the photographer and stuff like that.
yeah, they're like a character.
Yeah. But not on like this level where it's like so done so realistically. And you know, it's not romanticized or anything like that. Because like I mean, even like Full Metal Jacket, like they have like the main character, he's just a journalist. Like he doesn't even want to kill anybody. He doesn't want to shoot anybody.
Yeah.
Until the very end when he shoots the sniper.
Damn, spoiler alert.
What? But yeah, like I was like, yeah, props, dude. Like I mean, I'm sure there's some journalists watching this movie and they're like, hell yeah, like. We got like some representation of like us.
That's
you know?
another thing that had me wondering, like, what would like a journalist who's familiar with that scenario, what they thought about that, you know?
I mean, it's something that a lot of people don't think about. I don't really think about it, you know?
Yeah,
I mean, like you said, like the whole Gaza thing, I did see a lot of like famous journalists that had passed away. They went missing and nobody knows what happened. And it, you know, it makes you think like, oh shit, like you don't really think about that stuff. You know, those people kind of fall way under the radar, you know? Because, you know, it's like that badass Marilyn Manson quote. Like, the death of one is a tragedy and the death of millions is a statistic.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's kind of how it is. Like, it just gets mumbled into, like, okay, like, you know. So I thought it was dope that he gave, like, journalists, like, a movie that kind of represents some of the shit they get into and like you know, some of the hairy shit they get into.
That's why I say it seemed very like Rogue One, like in nature, because you know it was telling the story of like this team of people. I anticipated like all of them to die, to be honest, throughout the movie. I had a feeling that the young girl was probably going to be the only survivor. And it be only because like I thought. like right away that it's like, oh, this we're following just these people exposing the nature of the journalism. You know, I'm not tied to these characters at all. You know, we have no backstory from them. You know, you have like, it's like things are implied. You know, like the way that the relationship of Kirsten Dunst's character and then that old dude, you know, like they know each other very well, and you can tell that he's got like a wisdom to him, you know, and they kind of all represent different maybe generations of like what journalism's like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So like you can see like how each person has learned from the other in that way.
Yeah.
But like they don't really unpack it any further than that. Even when they say like, oh, like when that dude died and she was like, oh, like I didn't even know him, and she's like, well, you did, you know, like that guy that you got, that's who he was, you know, you did know him, you know. And it's like, I don't know, I kind of felt like that was like meta in a way, you know, like we didn't need to be given like more backstory than what we were given, you know.
Yeah, that makes me want to see a movie about the drummer boys from way back in the day. The little snares marching during war. No, I'm dead serious, dude. Like, what happens with them, dude?
You know what, dude? You're onto something. What about what about movies about the guys? You know, like in a basketball court when they fall and they get sweat on the ground, and then the guys come up with those mops and they
That's a thing?
Yeah. I want to see a movie about those guys, dude. You're right, dude.
That's what's up. That's what's up. No small parts. No small parts.
All parts matter, dude.
Except for those dick.
Oh, wait, what? No, I want to see a movie about that kid that the ball boy, the tennis court, ran into the wall.
Dude, I love that video, dude.
I want to see a movie about
Poor
that
kid,
guy.
man.
I wanna see a movie
He's
about
anxious,
that guy.
dude. He's nervous.
I saw that they were casting for a live action version of Rapunzel.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude.
So I just breaking news. Dun, 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 dun. Rob Reiner passed today.
Did he?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I was reading an article that they found 2 dead bodies in his house, but they didn't say it was him.
Yeah, I just saw it right now. So yeah, he passed.
Who's that?
Oh my god.
Hey, is this your homie, dude?
Oh my god.
I'm bad with names, dude.
God, dude.
What I know him for is one of my favorite movies, Stand By Me. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Seen it, dude.
He's a director and actor.
Okay.
I remember him. I remember him from. Fuck, what movie is it? Ocean's 11.
Did he do those movies?
No, he's in it. I think he's in it. Where he's like, they call him, he's on the phone. Fuck, is it Ocean's 11? And he's like getting mad because they're interrupting his TV show. He's like, oh, they're always fucking calling me. And he's like, hello. Like, fuck, what movie was that?
See, you guys don't even fucking know either.
No, fuck. Why am I blanking on
Yeah, all of a sudden. Fuck you guys.
Rob Reiner? Oh, fuck, dude.
Wolf of Wall Street?
That's the one where
This is Spinal Tap?
no, Wolf of Wall Street is the one I'm thinking of, where he calls him and he's like blowing up. He's like, oh, like they're fucking bothering me while I'm trying to watch my fucking show. Hello? And he's like, what? I fucking missed it. I'm like, oh, come on. He's a bald guy.
Show me a picture. Oh, okay. Got it.
That's Rob Reiner.
Got
But
it.
yeah, I saw the article that they found 2 dead bodies in his house, but I didn't know like one of them was him.
Was it like a possible like homicide type thing?
I'm
Oh,
not
shit.
sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
That's crazy.
And then the guy the villain from The Mask passed away recently too.
Oh yeah, I saw that one.
Oh, yeah.
There's always time
The cop from Pulp Fiction?
for one last
Yeah.
kiss. He's like, like damn, holy shit.
I love that movie,
Yeah, don't
dude.
do that to my asshole.
What?
What?
You gotta go to the library for that, dude.
Damn.
Let's go right now.
So would you recommend Civil War?
I would. I think that's even easier to digest than Warfare for most people.
100%. I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah. But I feel like these type of movies I feel like should be shown like in school,
Yeah.
as violent as they are.
Yeah, I mean, I the movies like that I would recommend is like Tears of the Sun. I liked Lone Survivor, but I think that I've seen some of these movies like that we've been talking about that have been coming out recently that I like better than that now. So it's kind of like dropped lower in my list, but it's still like a dope movie, Even what was it, American Sniper? That's like based on a true story,
Oh, the one with Bradley Cooper?
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, I mean that's a good movie too, man.
That's the movie that became infamous because of the fake baby. And you could tell, like, he's moving the baby's hand with his fingers. And, like, it's so obviously a doll.
No, it's a cool movie.
Yeah.
But another movie that was military related that I felt gave like a really realistic, like perspective.
Avatar.
Yes. No.
Okay,
I think it's called "Thank You for Your Service," and it's with the
Sounds
dude.
like some propaganda.
It's with the dude who was in Whiplash, the drummer.
Miles Teller?
Yes. Yeah, he's the lead in it, and he's like the movie opens up with him in a scenario in combat, and like something happens, and like I think it was like a decision he made, led to something, and then it kind of, I think it skips forward to him being out of the military, and being back in the real world, and just struggling, like in certain ways, and he has like interactions with other soldiers that he was deployed with, and those guys, you see a little bit of what their their story a little bit. And it's very tragic, it seemed very grounded. I liked it a lot, and there's the only combat like element to it was like in that very beginning, and I think maybe a couple of flashback scenes here and there, but it showed like a different side of being like a combat like situation soldier, like not in combat, like being back in civilian life after something like that, and it was a good movie, I think it was called "Thank You for Your Service," but that dude was definitely in it.
I'm trying to think of
Never
that Mel
heard of
Gibson
it.
movie. What's it called?
Apocalypto?
No.
Ransom?
The war movie.
One Woman
Hacksaw
Walk?
Ridge.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, about the conscientious.
That was another like kind of unique one.
Yeah, and I think that was based on a true story too.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, but that's like and I think that one was cool because it showcased like and that's a real thing that exists, and there's been many people who've been a conscientious objector in the military.
That's a Mel Gibson movie?
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea.
Straight fire.
Yeah, that's a dope movie.
Damn.
It's a dope movie.
No, yeah, I've seen the movie. I liked it a lot. I had no idea it was a Mel Gibson movie.
The man knows how to direct.
You guys should really watch the newest All Is Quiet on the Western Front.
It's been on my watch list for so long, dude. I just haven't had time.
Yeah, no, it's something you definitely have to kind of like carve out time to just sit and watch because it's a slow burn,
Mhm.
but it's dope. It's brutal.
Yeah.
Okay. You good, homie?
I had a stroke, dude.
So John Cena had his last match yesterday.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, dude.
I haven't been keeping up with wrestling.
Who do you fight?
Your mama.
Gunther. Gunther, the ring general.
Gunther.
Oh shit, dude, my favorite.
Yeah, he's like overtly like German, but like
Damn,
Like-
so
like
it was
ro- like-
propaganda match.
nah, I think he gives me like World War I German propaganda vibes.
Damn, so it
Isn't
took-
he like actually Austrian though?
Yeah.
I think he's like actually Austrian.
Damn, he's from Australia. That's sick.
That died, mate. Damn, come down, Lloyd Christmas.
Oh shit. No, I mean the Naraya watches it a lot, so it's something we engage in together. So I keep up with it because of that.
Was it on Raw or what?
It was on. They do this thing called Saturday Night Main Events, and what it seems like they're doing on this show is they bring stars that are, I think, from NXT, and they put them in matches against main roster wrestlers. It's a way to help put people over. To give people that.
Damn, so he fought a nobody?
No. He's a main roster guy.
Oh, okay.
But like that whole event, like every other match before that, like the undercard, was matches like that. And the way that they had determined this opponent for him was they had a tournament, so it had built up to it over time.
Oh, gotcha.
And he had won that tournament. Yeah, and he said he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna do the one thing you said you never do, give up," And it was a cool match,
Did he win?
No, he lost.
He gave up.
He tapped out.
He smiled and then tapped out. Did you notice that?
Yeah. He was just kind of like, we're here, You know what I thought was cool, though? Because, like, so what happened was right at the end of it, a bunch of wrestlers came out. Like, dude, Shawn Michaels was there, Trish Stratus, like, a bunch. I think I saw RVD, like, in some Sunnies, dude.
Was Hulk Hogan there?
His beer,
a real American.
his beer ads were.
Oh, tight.
He was there in espiritu.
His demon was there.
Oh, okay.
No, but it was cool. So like, and they're let's go Cena. Because all year, because there's a point in time when he had done a heel turn, and he was playing like this, like he would go on these crazy ass. He's cutting like the illest promos where he would just be dissing the crowd everywhere he went, every fucking town he went to, knowing it's the last time that he's gonna be there. And he's like, dude, he's like talking shit, dude.
He's a good shit talker.
Yeah, dude, like cutting some ill promos, and it went so that there like the common chants you would hear would be, "Let's go Cena, Cena sucks. Let's go Cena, Cena sucks." So like in this particular moment, like it was just "Let's go Cena," or "Thank you Cena." It was cool, and watching a lot of like the promos they had done leading up to it to kind of honor him, showing different wrestlers doing things to pay homage to him, like some of his gestures, so I particularly liked some of the deep cuts of when people were when he would go like this and point down and he started pumping up his omni pumps.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool, dude, and I was a huge fan of the way he bowed. You know what I mean? Like the way like one would do like on like a stage production, like at a play, like very formal. And he did it like on all sides of the ring, walked out, turned around and gave one last one, and it was like a very proper bow. It seemed like, and I was like, oh, you know what? That's fucking cool, and then I watched the interview he did right before it on the Pat McAfee show. Was really cool. I guess he like flew out to it. I guess they pitched it to him being like, oh, let's do it over Zoom. And he was like, nah, fuck that. So he flew in wearing everything that he was going to come out with on the day of. And he was saying that it was full of Easter eggs on it. So like normally he has like the hustle, loyalty, and respect on like one sleeve. But underneath it on this particular shirt, it was words that he had wrote and they're printed on the shirt. And he's basically like a brief thing of like what each of those things mean to him, and it was, so I don't know, I thought it was really cool, and it's made me think like that's trippy, dude. Like in my lifetime, like I saw someone 23 years, right? Like I saw this dude's the start of his career and the end of his career, and it made me think about like, damn, I'm gonna like I remember Kobe's like that too, and like at some point LeBron's gonna retire, and like I remember when LeBron came in, like I was in high school, so it just kind of made me think. It kind of tripped me out, like damn, like these legendary, figures in their respective realm. That like man, in my lifetime, seeing them just in like this amazing story arc in their career, dude. It was a trip to think about, but I don't know, it was cool. It was a dope match, and. Rest in peace, John Cena's wrestling career, dude.
I was about to say, damn, homie, he didn't die.
No, but I guess he did sign an ambassador agreement with them. So
Which makes sense.
yeah, I mean, I know he even said that, like, dude, there's no way like I can just do nothing, you know. So he still wants to be like a part of the vibe because it's obviously it's a part of who he is, you know.
Yeah.
Because even in that interview on the Pat McAfee show, he said something really interesting. One of the guys asked him a question like about doing movies and then wrestling, you know, taking time away to do one and then the other, you know. And he was saying like he was asking it in a way where it was like as if these were choices that he was making, like, oh, I want to step away to do them. And he addressed that guy like that. He's like he straight told him like you're kind of framing these questions wrong, you know. And he started talking about how when they made the Marine, that all he thought about was wrestling. Like his mind wasn't in it. Like his heart wasn't in it. He would rather have just been doing those things that were more familiar to him, you know? And he said he just felt like he did it because he had to do it because it was a way, because that was like a WWE production. So
Yeah.
any way that he can like insert himself in the media in ways, because it's taking advantage of like, you know, what technology in the media is, how it's advancing at that time. So it was a way for him to kind of like promote the business and his brand and whatnot, you know? But he realized that he hated it. You know, he hated doing it because it just wasn't wrestling, you know? And then he talked about how like coming around this more recent time, I suppose, like doing like the Peacemaker or whatever. And dude, I mean, great performances and that stuff, you know? And he was saying like that he went into it with a different mindset, being older, you know, having gone through that in the past. And he equated it to like, I have to go into it with the same level of like tenacity as I did with wrestling, like the passion I had in it and what I was willing to do to commit to it, like getting my body in shape, keeping myself lean, you know, so I can be this, do that. It was like, okay, for doing it this way, I have to apply myself in this way for this in order for it to work for me, you know? And I don't know, it's just interesting. And it's just kind of like, I feel like I got a little bit to know him more, you know, over the course of this year and leading up to this. Pretty cool dude, you know? And it's going to be weird kind of like not seeing him like wrestle all the time, you know? But he was very adamant of saying like, you know, don't utilize this opportunity as to look at like what back on what I've done. But my goal is to like, he said it's like when you're turning the chapter of a book, the page turns and it closes that chapter, but then it reveals a brand new chapter or like on the other side. He's like, it's more important to look ahead and what the future has in store for the industry and like those who are putting in the work right now to do great things and stuff, you know. I was like, man, it's really cool perspective on it, you know. I think that's kind of why he was just like smiled and like kind of like that. It was like a light tap, like all right, get it over with, you know? Because he's probably just like, all right, here we are, dude. You know, let's just move on, you know? He didn't seem sad about it either, too. Like
Yeah,
about not at all.
almost
Like,
relieved.
yeah, kind of relieved, like that now we're here and get it over with, you know? Because, I mean, we've seen in the past, like many like greats who've had like their last match and motherfuckers get emotional, dude. Like Ric Flair,
Ric
you know?
Flair. But Ric Flair's a notorious crybaby, though.
Yeah, for sure. But I
Yeah.
mean, still, like,
But
like, you know, like what these people put themselves through and how much time and energy and passion they have dedicated to their craft, you know, and building their brand. So I can imagine it's an emotional thing. But dude, he looked very just sure. Like I said, he didn't seem like bummed, like emotional about it. Just we're here, get it over with, and then took that proper bow, like, you know, the curtain call for him, I suppose.
And of course, wrestling fans being like real fickle, or people are taking that as like, oh, he fucking hated it. He hated how he went out. Like it was horrible. Because I'm seeing a lot of that. People are fucking hating on it.
Yeah, dude. It's funny because I figured that was gonna be the case, but even on that Pat McAfee show, he addressed like how he brings a lot of like ideas to those who are in part of, you know, creative, and he'll say like, oh, I was thinking about doing like this, you know, because he'll have ideas and write them down and bring it, and they'll tell him like, oh no, that's a great idea, you know, but I think we're just gonna stick to it doing this way, you know. And for him, it's just kind of like, okay, I may not like it, but you know, I have to respect like what's good for the business, like what's good for the story, what's, you know, whatever. So it could have been something like that where, you know, maybe he didn't want it to be like that, you know, and they maybe wrote it for him in that way. Maybe it was that. I don't know. I mean, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Because I mean, he did have that look on his face, you know. But as soon as I saw it, dude, I was just like, oh, dude. It had to have been either like, this is not how I wanted to end it, or like, fuck it, here we are.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was cool. It was a cool moment. You know, his final time. But like I said, have not been keeping up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I haven't been watching at all. So I was like a little, I guess, shocked when I saw CM Punk holding a belt. I was like, wait, he's a champion?
Mm.
I had no idea.
Yeah. It was funny because like when CM Punk came out and Cody Rhodes came out and they both have belts and they were giving him the belts, and he's like not a champ, you know, and so they're giving it to him. They're like, oh, like, you know, do like a thing, you know, and you can see on his face like, what the fuck?
Well, do you know why?
Why?
They were doing like a recreation because Cena had did that. I think it was him and The Rock or him and Randy Orton. Him and somebody else did that to Hogan. Each person was a champion and they put their belt on Hogan to have Hogan do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool. That's cool.
So I guess they were kind of doing it to like give him the moment to do that.
I just saw the look on his face and the way he like the way his demeanor when they're
He
like
did not want to do it.
Yeah, dude. And they were kind of just like oh, keep doing it. Do another one. You know, they're doing that, and you can see on his face like, ugh. And he would just raise it up. Everybody's cheering, and he's just like, yeah, fucking, yeah. It was funny, dude. Like it just seemed like very much like he was kind of like, I mean, like, let's not make it bigger than, you know, just match done, move on. Yeah, that's kind of how he wanted it, I guess.
Yeah, but yeah, that's it. No more John Cena in wrestling.
Yeah, no.
At least as a wrestler.
Yeah, not as a wrestler.
Yeah. You sad, Eddie?
Nah, dude. I know he's like a big deal, but I never was like a big fan of his, I guess. He was like always like a boring character to me.
Yeah, but I mean he has like the most like what is it? Make-A-Wish Foundation? He has the most
he holds the Guinness World Record
for the most wishes fulfilled.
Mm.
Like he's very much about that shit, dude. You know, and one of the like not memorials, so like one of the like tributes that they were doing. They had like a microphone up, and they had a bunch of different, you know, fans that would be able to go on the microphone and look in the camera and say a little something. And dude, the way that this dude and his character had touched people like in ways.
Whoa, whoa, buddy. Classic Eddie.
Oh gosh. You gotta go to the library, dude.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, I can see how like it's like I'm older, right? So like I didn't get that from him, you know. But I love that, like that people look at him in that way, you know, and have that, you know, they're inspired some way. They're even saying like, oh, like I didn't have a dad, you know, like you kind of were like watching all the time was kind of like giving me guidance as like a father figure would, you know. And
he handled it well too, because that is a lot of pressure to put on somebody.
For sure, dude.
Yeah,
for sure. You know, and like you can tell that WWE was just like milking that the shit out of it, you know.
Yeah.
So I mean that.
What's a WWE's hat?
At WWE.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You know, which I'm probably he probably was just kind of like what the fuck? Like I don't want to have to do all these things. I don't want to do all, you know.
It seems. I mean, I just watched. The only thing I saw from the clips was him leaving his shoes on the ring and like walking out. So I didn't know they had all this shit happening.
Yeah,
it seems very dramatic.
Yeah, it seems like the shoes and the thing, like all that, you know. And he kissed when he took the last armband off and he kissed it, put it down, leaving it all in the ring. You know what I mean? Like it seemed like that's something he wanted to do.
Yeah.
Like all the other shit seems like it was kind of pushed on him, and he was like,
yeah, I thought that was it.
Yeah,
I
like
thought I was like, oh, that's a cool send off, but I didn't know they had all this other shit.
yeah, they were like, it was like they were parading his
Yeah.
legacy, you know.
Yeah.
And it seemed like maybe it wasn't something he was, you know, like
Yeah.
he didn't agree to
I
or
mean,
was fond of.
I hope he doesn't come back to wrestling, just because I feel like, all right, proper send off, but they always come back, dude, and they always.
He's very adamant on like.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
just
know.
like Batista.
Yeah.
Once he said he was done, he's done. Like he's not coming back.
But I also feel-
feels like he's.
Yeah.
yeah. There's people like Goldberg who do that and
Yeah,
they
but
come back
Goldberg sucks,
and
dude.
they'll have like a match, you know, and there's times where like little spots like where Stone Cold has popped up and then he gives somebody a stunner, you know, but that's not a match, you know. I can foresee in the future being like a contracted ambassador, having some where he gives an attitude adjustment or something, or you know, does a "you can't see me" or something, you know, to somebody as a part of a storyline. But like I don't think, yeah, I don't. He seems very adamant. Like I'm not. Like I'm not gonna. You're not gonna see me build on a match. We're full on gonna do a thing, you know. But he's still gonna be around though.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good thing he's not a wrestler. He walks like an old ass man.
He does.
His walk, dude. I'm like, dang, dude.
His hair looks
pretty
crazy
beat up.
too. He has like a little ball spot, and
Does he?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, so obviously he's aging, and athletes, dude. Like I mean, like they.
I'm surprised he did it for this long.
Yeah, athletes peak at like 28 to like 32. You know, by the time they start approaching their 40s, you know that they're more prone to injuries. You know, and that's just across the board for like any sport. And then like the crazier the sport, the more prone you are. You know. So I mean, I'm sure at his age, you know, maybe he doesn't look like he's suffering from like injuries or anything. So
I'm
maybe,
sure his family's like super stoked.
yeah, quitting while he's ahead. You know what
Like,
I mean?
damn, we get to spend time and you don't get a fucking concussion.
Yeah, because
Dope.
dude, it seems like they have choices of like what shows they want to be on now. So like if they want to be on SmackDown, Raw, and Saturday nights, you know, like they can hustle and do that, you know. And dude was doing those things, you know. So I mean, and he did it for that long. I mean that's a hard life, dude. You know.
Yeah.
So shout out to him retiring, man. That's cool, you know.
R.I.P. Chain Reaction. R.I.P. Rob Reiner. R.I.P. John Cena's wrestling career. R.I.P. Eddie's pussy.
R.I.P.
Awesome.
Angels.
R.I.P.
For reals, dude. For reals.
Man, you ruined it. I was gonna end it on the R.I.P. Eddie's pussy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
R.I.P. Eddie's pussy. See you next time.